Back again with a nuttin'
Ugh.
AMG Podcast crew fucking with you again, man.
What is
It's
it?
your boy Ju. You feel me? What's good with y'all boys? Hey Trey, say what's up, man.
AMG Float, aka ISO Float, aka the niggas gonna hate it, but the bitches gonna love it. You did.
Yo,
Now say what's up.
what's good with your boy? What's good? It's your boy, AMG Chronicle, also known as Chronicle, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get right into it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I lost my remote.
What's good with y'all boy, man?
Man,
Hey, bro. Oh, you was finna say something now?
I was about to say really nothing. You feel me?
Right off rip, I just want to say that you bugging, bro. It was talking about us going to Tokyo Valentino, bro. I watched that video, bro. The stuff they were saying, bro.
But we do
I
need
would
to
think,
have.
I would think that you wouldn't be for that, bro.
I ain't, bro. But for like,
I'm
as
for
far
anything for the content.
exactly, bro. So as far as like content wise, bro, because that's what it come down to, bro. Like, you know what I mean? We obviously trying to be content creators, so shit. Like, when you think about it, you gotta have some type of experience to grab people's attention. So, shit, that'll be like one of those experiences. Like, we just drive up to Atlanta, we there for a weekend, and then on the last day, we pull up there, and that's just something we drive back talking about type shit, and then we put it on the podcast type shit. Something
Bro,
crazy.
if we in there, we going all through that shit. We going to the top room and everything.
I
Everybody.
was just finna ask that. Y'all going to the top room? Y'all
Everybody.
Listen.
Y'all
I get
looking at the niggas in the with their dicks out in the cage and all that.
No, but if I'm paying to get in that bitch, I'm most definitely getting. No, let me stop. I was about to say I'm getting the full experience,
and then I'm gonna get my money's worth.
Bro, if we
Hell
paying
no.
$30 a head to get in there, bro, and we don't hit every flow, at least looking every flow, bro. Come on, dog.
It's pointless because
What's the
then
point?
we ain't bringing nothing back, bro. We ain't bringing the jewels, man.
We got
I know
experience.
for sure I'm going out through that bitch, but I
That
feel
one's-
like y'all niggas gonna be bullshitting.
I
That
don't
nigga
know
said
how
y'all.
far. I don't know how far I'm gonna go in, like, you know what I'm saying, as far as like being observant, like type shit. Like, I'm not
If
doing
I pay my money,
I'm not doing no damn looking under to see what I see on the other side type shit. Like, no.
so if you see a hole in the wall, you gonna like put your eye up to it and try to, you know what I'm saying, look through the hole a
Get a
little bit.
gander, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Hell
For sure.
no.
For sure.
Hell no.
For sure.
But nah, that should be. I just feel like that'd be funny as hell. No cap.
That would be funny though, bro. No cap.
All I need to do, bro, is I don't know what's wrong with this camera, but like when I record, bro, that shit is so fucking close. But I'm gonna work a way around. But get another vlogging handle, a little stand. That should be funny as hell. Then y'all get like some. Really, I can use y'all phone, bro. But I don't think you can record in there, could you? No, you can't.
Nah, you can't.
Yeah,
No, you can't.
Chalked. All right, well.
We just had to talk about it, bro.
Yeah, that's just something that it's probably best to talk about. Yeah.
That man Sneeko, they said somebody touched his stomach. Somebody gonna touch Juice's stomach.
Bro,
I didn't say my name, bro.
what
Niggas weird.
in that position, bro, what the fuck do you do though? You know what I mean? Like anybody can play tough, but like the fuck do you do there, bro? What, you just go crazy ballistic and start throwing hands? I don't know, bro.
I ain't gonna throw no hand, but I'm be like, hey, I ain't with that.
But like
if you throwing hands, like they say, most people in there, they there for that. So
exactly. So
you disturbing they you know what I'm saying, they what I'm saying,
adventure time.
That's not the word I'm looking for. It's just they daily routine. You disturbing their daily routine. Like they come in there to do that. So you not with that, but then you trying to fight somebody because they touched you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All them niggas jump you, take you in a room, how they way with you, then it's over with. Nigga never be the same again.
Ever. That should be wild as fuck.
Yeah, that's why we going that big. We gonna be grouped up, you know what I'm saying? never less than 2 people together. Had to take James with me, you know what I'm saying? That nigga slower than me, so anything happen, I sacrifice that nigga.
True. He'll probably enjoy it, bro. You know he be joking around, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, he be scared, bro.
Probably.
Yeah, get up in there and be scared, bro.
So what's good with y'all boys? What y'all boys been good? Anything updated? Like, you know, got an update for the people, man. What's up with y'all?
And just chilling, bro. Chilling, working, you know what I'm saying? Go back to school soon, probably a couple months. Go back to school, you know what I'm saying? Get that master's, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, what's up, bro? Shout out.
What
Jew?
about you, Jew?
Chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Living life, man. You know what I'm saying? Taking everything day by day, man. You know how it is, bro. Same old, you feel me?
Bro,
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, bro, but with that hat and them headphones and them glasses, bro, you just look
I
like
look
you
hit.
belong in somebody drive through, bro.
Chill, bro. Chill, bro.
Hell
Bro.
no.
What's new with you, Cron?
Man.
You feel me?
Really nothing, bro. Yeah, really none. Content hungry as a motherfucker, like a crazy motherfucker. But other than that, bro, really none. You know, work, and then you know, trying to do what's best for the fam. You know how that go.
Bruh, have I ever asked y'all about heartbreak on here before?
Heartbreak.
Like have y'all ever had y'all heart broke before? Have I ever asked y'all that before?
Yes, I believe. Yeah. I
I
mean,
don't think you have, but
yes, I've asked, or yes, you've had your heart broke.
no, you haven't asked, but and I mean, heartbroke as like it's so many ways. I mean, okay, so what's your definition of a heartbreak? Like, what are the actions that tend to happen when you have a heartbreak?
I wouldn't know, bro. I was just thinking about it though. Like, you know, me, I listen to a lot of music. A lot of music I listen to tend to be R&B. And I was just thinking, bro, like is it bad to get your heart broke? Cause to get your heart broke, don't that mean you was in love with that person? So at least you got to be in love with them for the time you was. So you got some good out of the heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? I was just thinking about that.
So you've never been heartbroken, Trey, huh?
Nah.
And
That's why
Nail,
I
you
was
ain't been neither.
I mean,
You don't think?
bro. It's like you know, little
Not trying to
moments.
be all macho. Not trying to be all macho. Be
Yeah,
real. You know what I'm
facts,
saying?
facts, bro. This is for vulnerability type shit. Maybe I don't know. But I mean, like at one point, I was dating this girl. I think we was dating. She was in middle school, and I went to OTMS, and then she moved to Texas. But we've been dating for like 6 months type shit, and she didn't trust me, and then you know I felt some kind of way, but then I end up dating a lot of people afterwards. So I don't know if that's necessarily a heartbreak, because like for a moment I was down.
Oh nah, bro. When you said middle school, I wasn't counting what you was finna say.
All right. So what's the age range that you're probably referring to, like as far as heartbreak? Because
I
I
think
don't
Ned
know.
done been with one girl throughout like most of now and like high school. So he wouldn't really know what that feel like, to be honest. Past like middle school, but then middle school, do you know what love is for real? So
no,
you know,
yeah.
What age do you think that you can have, like you can start having a serious relationship?
teenager, probably right after
Like
middle school.
I'm saying, like specifically, like do you think what 16,
16, 17.
18?
16, 17. Because bro, I never used the word heartbroken, but I mean, but a girl has really hurt me. You know what I'm saying? So
Deliver, man.
you know,
Tell about it, bro.
they'll remember, you know, this relationship vaguely, you know what I'm saying? But high school, you feel me? With a girl, you know, we was in we was together for a couple years or whatever the case may be. I think she cheated on me like twice throughout our relationship, but I stayed with her. You know what I'm saying? Love and shit, right? You feel me? But
How old were you?
um 17, 18. Yeah, but love and shit, right? So it's the person that I, at the time I, wanted to wanted to really be with for like a long period of time. You know what I'm saying? But we was together during college too for like a semester or so. Yeah, we was together for about the first semester in college. But yeah, when we went to college, shit, we just went two different ways. Like, we wasn't like clicking like talking about. You feel me? So by that point we ended up just like separate. I mean, just like naturally breaking up. It wasn't like when we finally broke up, like it wasn't for somebody like cheating or like nothing like that. See, at that point, but I mean, we just like broke apart. But I can't say when she cheated on me the first time, I should have left because after that point, I wasn't really I wasn't really the same towards her. You know what I'm saying? So things were never the same because I basically never like forgave her to be real. So that's when you can really say the relationship started going downhill. But I was trying. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, then we ended up breaking up and I felt it, bro. I really, you know what I'm saying? It really fucked with me.
Touched
But I
home.
realized, yeah, but I realized that it was for the best though. Like it really was. It was for the best for us both. But that shit hit me, you know. I even cried.
Mm.
But and but that was about 3 years ago. Whole different nigga now, you know. No, more than 3 years ago, my bad. More than 3 years ago, my bad. But you get what I'm saying? Whole different nigga now, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a whole different relationship. Amazing girl, you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't trade her for the world, you know what I'm saying? Glow up went real. And I learned a whole bunch from it. So I wouldn't necessarily say um being in love and heartbroken, um I wouldn't say that it's like a terrible thing because you learn a lot. Like you really do learn a lot about yourself, about people, about the type of person that you want to be with, and like you really do learn a lot from like love and breakups and heartbreak and shit. You really do learn a lot. So it's kind of like a bittersweet type of thing in a way. But
Yeah.
yeah,
So you agree with what I'm saying then?
yeah, yeah, it's not terrible in like
Like you
totality.
gain something from it.
For sure, for sure, for sure. I never
If you could
understood.
go back, oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I never understood people saying like being with being with so and so, being with so and so 2, 3, 4, 5 years was like waste of time or whatever. Like no, you learned stuff throughout that time. They
Mm-hmm.
learned stuff, so it's just like you learned.
Yeah,
That's never a waste.
it's all a
Yeah,
learning experience, yeah, for sure.
because you from the beginning you're a whole different you that you are right now because you've
Mm-hmm.
learned, you've grown, like so what you about to say though, Trey?
I was gonna say, so if you could go back and you had the opportunity to avoid the experience and avoid the heartbreak, would you not? Would you do it again, or would you avoid the experience?
um I would do it again. The only thing I would change though is when I got cheated on initially, I would have just like cut my losses there
Mm.
because I did not like the person that I was toward her after that point entirely. I
Mm.
didn't like me. So that's the only reason that I say that. But as far as what I learned and like the whole like experience, I wouldn't, I would not, oh, I, I would not avoid that because I mean I would not be the person that I am right now today without that whole experience. You see what I'm saying? So nah.
Do you think that with time that you would have eventually been able to forgive her for the cheating, or you think it would have just kept going downhill no matter what?
Um, that's a good question. Over time, if she would have, changed her like whole behavior. But the thing about that is though, bro, it's like we were young, and it's like when you're young, you want to have fun and you want to be free and you want to just like do whatever, and it's just what I'm saying. So if that's the case, I can't really like see, I was upset about it, but it's just like it's understood. I mean, like I understand, you're young, you make mistakes, you know what I'm saying, you do dumb shit. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie though, never mind. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't
Stop
gonna say
holding
that.
the
But
pod back, bro. Stop holding the pod back,
no,
bro.
it was just gonna be. I done been saying like a whole bunch of positive shit, and I'm not finna throw in something negative. That's not me.
Mm.
But that's how.
Man, it's a difference between negative and constructive criticism.
No, okay. Well, what I was finna say was ain't nobody, ain't nobody I have nobody that I have been with, whether it's talked to for a long period of time or actually dated, and they've like done me wrong. They're not in a better place as far as like with like a significant other type shit. So it's like they can so it's like they can never find somebody solid, or if they do have somebody that's willing to stay with them, then they are then they like not doing right by them. So
Mm. So you saying
All
you
right, bro.
alter them
So
in a lot of ways, man.
kind of sorta.
Mm.
But I mean, not trying to toot my own horn, nothing like that. We all nobody perfect, you know what I'm saying? But that's how it
all
is,
right,
bro.
bro. So I know before I've asked y'all, we talked about like cheating and like a man taking a woman, like staying with a woman if she cheated, and both of y'all said y'all definitely wouldn't stay. So from that situation right there, do you think that influenced your answer? Like because you've been cheated on before and you tried to stay, that you wouldn't do it, you wouldn't stay anymore if it ever happened again?
That entirely influenced my answer. That is the sole reason that I gave that answer. That is the sole reason that I gave that answer, bro.
And also, it all depends on the form of cheating too. Like,
Yeah. But yeah. When we think, I mean, okay, yeah, because when I think cheating,
sex.
I'm thinking for the most part, or cheating is okay to me. Cheating is anything that you have to hide, anything that you do not want to your partner to know, anything that you know will make them feel some kind of way, like bad. I mean, like cry, mad, sad, like type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you
I
wouldn't
feel
do
that.
that, see in front of them, then I mean that's probably cheating. But it does depend on the the like the like type of cheating. Like if you're having sex, peace. If you're talking about having sex, peace. Stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
If you kiss anybody, if shit like most cheating, I'm probably not gonna allow, to be real. So
And then on top of that, like, I think the one like sex is like it's a toss up. Maybe I'm not saying for me, but I'm just saying a toss up for a lot of people. But I think the part where you can't recover a person, like it's like no matter how hard you try, is if that person ends up falling in love with the other person. It's like you can't change that. You know what I mean? You can't alter that. You can't go to a therapy for that. It's just something that person is stuck with. So you just gotta really charge to the game then. You know what I mean?
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, bro. But one of the things that I saw online, bro, what was it? It was very confusing. Bruh. One of the questions, playback, I think was Agent is low. It was like, did you enjoy cheating, or do you believe that people deserve a second chance after they cheat and shit like that? And there was one question. It was a black girl. I can't remember exactly what she said, bro. But it just had me puzzled. You know what I mean? Because like, oh. So she was like, all right, I'm gonna go to this party. And her boyfriend was like, well, you know, there's a lot of men there. She was
Oh, I
like,
know what you're talking about.
like, you know what I mean? Like, but it's a reason why I'm doing that, bro. Because you obviously surround yourself around men
Oh,
and can't self-control yourself. So
after she cheated.
yeah. And she was like, I get tired of that shit. Like,
She,
I'm
mhm.
like,
She ended up breaking up with
And
him
that,
because he was doing shit like
yeah.
that.
And I was thinking about that when I asked you if he thought like what time would he forgive her? Because what Nell is talking about is a video that Playback did a video where they were reacting to another video, which was from Jubilee. Giving shout outs to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Give everybody
shut him
credit.
out, shut him out.
But so they was doing the video. They had I don't remember what number, but they had some people that had cheated before, and then they was asking them different questions, seeing how they feel. Like, do they agree? Somewhat agree, disagree, somewhat disagree, stuff like that. So they asked, what was the question again? Oh, but basically, they was asking how you felt about the cheating or whatever, and then the girl was talking about how her man, like, basically just regular type stuff. She cheated, and he didn't really trust her. Like he like if somebody cheats on you before and then they're going to like parties and stuff, of course you're gonna feel paranoid because there's opportunities for more cheating and they've already cheated on you before. So it's just regular for him to be asking questions about that. But it was irritating her and she broke up with him because of that. When she's the one that cheated on him. So it's like it's kind of crazy. Like you can't get mad at somebody when you cheated on them and you're like, oh, I cheated, but that's in the past. We got to get past it. Like you made that decision to cheat on them. So you got if they willing to stay with you, you should appreciate that. And you got to be patient with them
Facts.
and just see if they gonna be able to forgive you. That's why I asked Drew if he thought with time. Because even with like even if it's taking them a long time, like that's still messed up for you if you the one that cheated to break up with them. Like if you like if you know what I'm saying, they can't the person that got cheated on, if they like, okay, I just can't forgive you, then they break it off, okay. But for you to break up with them, that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
And I can understand, like, if it's on some petty shit, you know what I mean? Like, you just keep throwing that shit, like, you know you a cheater, right? Like, you know you a cheater, right? Like, that type shit, I can understand that's toxic, but
Yeah, that's different.
dude was trying to, like, remind you, bro, you know, I don't trust you, and, you know, it's very uncomforting that you even committing to this, but I'm allowing it because I feel like you should have some kind of self-control.
And really, bro, I don't even think it was that. I don't even think it was just reminding her. Like it just sounded like he just was trying to get some kind of peace of mind. Like he didn't say, "I don't want you to go to the party" or nothing like that. He was like, "Oh, you going to the party? You know there gonna be guys there." It's like he just. It's almost like he's giving her a lob. Like he just throwing it up for her. She could have just been like, "Yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to be with friends or whatever." Like just give him some kind of peace of mind. It seemed like type deal it was to me, and she couldn't even do that.
Yeah. But a lot of people need a lot of reassurance, bro. As humans, people need a lot of reassurance, bro. I
For sure.
don't know why is that, bro. Like, you know. You can't
You don't
do
know
it with
why?
you. I can't, bro. I don't know if they like one of the things that people say stroke their ego. What the fuck? But yeah, they be saying shit like stroke the man ego type shit. Like you gotta make him feel good. Like, bro, niggas wild, bro.
I mean, we all need reassurance. You don't think so, bro?
I mean, not in that type of fashion though. Like it depends on what kind of reassurance we talking about. I
What are
mean,
you talking
I
about?
feel
reassurance
what both of
as
y'all are
it,
saying.
like at reassurance as in okay, is the kids good? That type shit. That's reassurance. Like I know my kids are good, but like anything like um what's a good example of like reassurance? Well, okay, hold on. Reassurance and stroking a person's ego is not the same, is it?
No,
I
not. I
wouldn't call
mean,
it the same thing. No.
stroking
Yeah.
someone's
So,
ego is like to an extreme. Like, nah.
yeah, so no, we I'm completely way over the reassurance. I'm just talking about stroking the ego. I
Oh,
know,
okay.
yeah, I think reassurance is that's what I meant to say. So
Hold on, bro. I
let
got you,
me
bro.
correct
I got you.
myself.
Bro. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. For instance, y'all remember back when Steph Curry wife, like she was saying, like she wanted people to hit on her. Like if Steph at home and just every now and then he just reminded, like, hey babe, I love you, you fine, you beautiful to me, you the most beautiful woman in the world. Like that's reassurance. But her saying like she want to go out in public and other random people be hitting on her, that's getting her ego stroked.
Yeah, and
Mm.
that's mind blowing. Like you married, got beautiful kids, but you need that every now and again hit on. Down. I don't know, bro. I can
But
do
what you about to
without.
say, Neil?
I don't know. I forgot, bro. I damn near forgot. I don't even know. I
But
forgot. Like,
yeah,
shit, boy.
like I mean, everybody's insecure to some degree. We all insecure to some degree about some things. But then, like, even what you talk about, people needing their ego stroke, like, you never know. It could be the opposite. Because I feel like I'm the opposite. Like, if a girl's stroking my ego, or I feel like she trying to stroke my ego, I feel weird. Like why you saying all that? Like, you
Mm-hmm.
just calm that down. Like, you doing too much.
Way too much. Shit, really corny.
Like, it feel insincere. Like maybe she was being sincere, but it can feel insincere at times.
Yeah,
It don't feel genuine.
yeah. Then entitlement plays a big part in that too. That boy Kevin Samuel. I don't know. Like I don't know if that's his name properly, but yeah, that nigga be going wild. A lot of people just had dreams, man.
Hold up. I actually want to speak on Kim. Do y'all have y'all actually seen more than one Kevin Samuels video?
I haven't. I don't go
I
on like.
have not seen any of his videos. I've seen a couple of people speak on his stuff, or maybe playback or something reacting to it. But a lot of times he be speaking facts though.
Oh
That's what I
yeah,
was finna. That's what I
yeah.
was finna say. Nail
I don't
just
agree with
said,
everything he say,
No,
but a lot of times he be speaking facts.
he be overdoing it, but it's a lot of he be having to make an example out of a lot of people that feel like they are entitled. You got to make an example out of them though. Got to, because there's a lot
the
of
thing,
entitled people out
the
there.
thing,
I don't think
the
he
thing
be
with Kevin,
overdoing it
bro.
though.
He doesn't. The thing with Kevin Samuels, he's blunt. He's not gonna sugarcoat nothing for nobody, for women or anything. He's not gonna
I know, but
try
I'm
to
saying,
tell you certain things in a nice way. He's gonna tell you exactly what he's thinking, the way that he's thinking it, how he's thinking it, and if you like it or not, oh well.
yeah, but the part where you're gonna grow old and die alone, that type of comment, like, sheesh.
I mean, that comment was a bit excessive, but I watched that full video, and it's like, okay. So the thing with some women, everybody wants a high value man. Okay, that's the whole thing. See with the whole Kevin Samuels thing. Everybody wants a high value man. But he's basically saying, okay, did y'all see B Simone's video?
Mm-hmm.
Like when she was like, so you want this, so you want this, so you want this. But actually, you're not half those things, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what Kevin's saying. Why do you think you deserve to see a high value man when you're doing nothing? When you have nothing for yourself, but you think that you deserve the world just because you are alive.
Mm.
That's what he's saying. But he's saying it so blunt, so like.
And ain't nothing wrong with the bluntness. It's really nothing wrong with that. It's just certain comments, like, you don't know what could that do to that person mentally. You know what I mean? Like,
True.
I mean,
that's my way of thinking.
bro,
Like,
let's be real, bro.
they put themselves in that position. I know, but I'm just saying, shit.
I ain't even just talking about that. I'm just saying, like, they might not even just say. I'm not saying just women. Like, he does men sometimes too. Like women, men. You know what I'm saying? Like they might need that bluntness, and not just the bluntness. They might need that bluntness and the fact that, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of people gonna see it. Like it's a bunch of people subscribe to him, watch his videos. They might need that a bunch of people for them to actually get it, because a lot of people have a tendency when they're getting advice or anything spoken to them, they hear it but they not listening.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people hear stuff, but they not actually listening to what you're saying. And then a lot of people delusional, bro. And then you know this though. Like we have a prime example. Like I was trying to give a girl advice one time because she was in a situation with somebody and she wanted to be in a relationship with that person. And we knew that person didn't want to be in a relationship with her. And she knew that, but she was ignoring it. And I just tried to break it down for her, but she still went out and did what she did. And I'm pretty sure you know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? I tried to give her advice, help her out. She didn't listen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it sometimes it takes that bluntness. And then it could be like what I'm saying, like you saying he being blunt, but it's really just because he got that standing. Like somebody else, like a regular person in their life, could have already said the same things to them, and they just ignored it. But then when they get on there, they like, oh wow, I never knew that.
And that's a big
Like
maybe
type
if
shit
they.
like that.
That's a big maybe if they even react that type of way. They might just be stubborn and just say fuck what he talking about.
Yeah, they might ignore him too. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And like also, bro, people think that he be doing women wrong. No, he does men worse. He just does not talk to men as much on his show. Bro, Kevin does dudes fucking worse.
Mm.
Bro,
I haven't seen him, man.
I seen one clip. I gotta find it so y'all can see it. It was this one dude. This dude feels like he should not have to see approach women, right? Women women should approach him.
Okay, so that's
Okay.
just completely dumb though. So he deserved to
But
get dogged out. No cap.
but listen. He felt that way. Okay, cool. But Kevin, he didn't go crazy. Kevin just asked him, "How much money do you make?" He's not making a lot of money. How much do you weigh? How tall are you? He's overweight. Um, do you have a big dick? And he said, I mean, well, if you have a big dick, then you know you have a big dick. So your dick's not big. Okay, cool. So Kevin said, you don't make no money. You're overweight. You don't have a big dick. So it's like,
what they
why
going
would
to?
women,
What they going
yes, what
to?
are they getting? What are
Yeah.
they getting from approaching you? Like he went in on this dude. He was like, first you broke as hell, then you fucking fat as hell, and you got a little dick. So what women will actually want that?
Mm-hmm.
Like he told him just like that, and I'm like, God, he do dudes worse than that, bro.
But the
Like,
thing is with males, it's like, we can, you know what I'm saying, alter some of that shit, but it's not that detrimental. You know what I mean? You know, like having
But
a
the thing is though, you just need to evaluate yourself though, because a
yeah,
lot of people in that situation, And then you might not stay in that situation, but at the moment, a lot of people be in that situation.
Like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women out there that's probably just got to reevaluate themselves. Just like, man, just you. Obviously, you think you are entitled, but in reality, bro, just really look yourself in the mirror and just kind of just be like, man. Like Agent said, bro, he know at his weight, at his size, I'm not grabbing the baddest bitch out there. Just be real. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, which I just said, evaluate yourself. That's basically all Kevin's saying. But then he's like, these people are not understanding.
And so he has to go
you.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, you women think, some women think, just because I am alive, I deserve the whole world. Realistically, that is not true. That's what he's telling people.
Yeah, that shit. Well,
I mean, that's a terrible mindset to have. And then, I mean, but that's like, over time things get generalized, and then it's like you hear all the time, "Oh, I deserve get treated like a queen, get treated like a queen," blah blah blah. But I heard somebody say, I don't know who it was. I think it might have been Agent. But back in the day, like our like middle class right now is better than what it was back in the day for kings and queens. So
That was Agent.
So yeah, like when you're saying you deserve to be treated like a queen, you already treated better than a queen back in the day. And then it's like, if you want to be treated even better than that, you want to be treated better than a queen, what did you do to deserve it? Like, it's just crazy.
Yeah. Like I said, bro, entitlement is a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, bro, and I don't even want to shoot down a lot of people that go on there, but like, you don't see people that got a lot going for themselves or working on themselves on there. You know what I mean? That's my thing. Like, if a lot of these people that do these type of things really shouldn't even exist, but they do because we have people like that. In reality, if people were self-aware, you know what I mean, then they wouldn't be looking for somebody else to tell them these things. They should just already know. They should know what they packing. You know what I mean? So that's just how I feel. I genuinely feel like a lot of things like Dr. Phil and stuff like that. Like, if people could just be self-aware, and be real with themselves instead of having somebody else on the internet or somebody on TV just tell you these things. But it's already been things that have been said, they wouldn't exist. You know what I mean? But it make for great entertainment.
And bro, I remember seeing one video, one Kevin Samuels video. It was a woman. She already had a kid. She was not married, but she had a kid, right? So from that point on, she said that she was not going to have sex with nobody else until she got married.
B sent me that, bro. Like a clip of that.
So you already got a child with somebody you was not married to. And you expect me to wait until we get married to even touch the... Really? When you already got a child by somebody else? He didn't have to do that. Why do I have to do that? That man didn't have to wait. Why do I have to wait? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you 30 something. We're not high schoolers. We're not children. You know what I'm saying? We grown. Like, nah. Like, Kevin went in on her too. You know what I'm saying? Rightfully so, because it's like, you can't be doing, like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, morals could change, but like, it is like,
hell no.
But
No.
But what I'm saying is, it's like,
hey man, this is not the time to play devil's advocate.
But I ain't even playing double advocate. But I'm just saying, like, you never know. Someone might come across and actually meet what she want one day, just one day.
I mean, it's gonna be somebody out there, I'm pretty sure, that would actually, you know what I'm saying?
But if she's asking for a certain caliber man and then throws in that info and saying that I'm not having sex until marriage, and then you're trying to get these guys that are like up there, then okay, yeah, yeah. You tripping though?
Yeah,
Like
because I mean,
that's mad unrealistic, bro. And then if anybody did cater to that, they a fool, bro. Like you a fool, bro. Like I wish a girl would tell me she got a kid already, but she want to be with me, but we not having sex till marriage, and you already got a kid. How you gonna tell me you ain't fucking when I see the proof right there that you already been fucking? Hell no, get out of my face.
Yeah, true.
exactly. Like it'll be. Oh my bad, Trey. You
That
talking,
boy
bro?
Trey, I don't know if you talking,
Your
bro.
voice gone.
You froze up, bro. Oh
What
shit,
up, McKen?
how the fuck my
I ain't
camera just
saying nothing, bro.
disappeared?
I might be froze.
Oh, that nigga in the new spot. Hold up. We gonna get on that, John, but I want you to have this conversation, bro. I want you to have this conversation, bro.
I'm cooking right
Boy
now,
got on the
man. So
beats.
what's up, dude?
All right, baby. Just listen, okay? Have you heard of Kevin Samuels?
Nah, who that is?
It's this dude streams and he makes relationship based content kind of sorta, okay? So he's basically extremely blunt with people about about their expectations, right? So there's women on here, they say they want high value men or whatever the case may be, but they bring nothing to the table or whatever. So what he does, he goes in on them based on that, basically. Okay, so
Hold on, bro.
well,
Hold on, bro. Cause I don't want this to be long and we forget what we was talking about. Just say basically he just give people life advice on how to attract partners.
I'm finna tell him what we currently talking about, bro. About the whole
All right,
girl with the
bro.
baby. Okay.
All
All right. So right now we're talking about, okay, so there's a woman, she has a kid, okay, mid-30s. But she says now that she does not want to have sex with nobody else until she gets married. Okay. And we're just talking about how that's not at all realistic, like in real life. How do you feel about that, bro? Like if you with a girl, she already got a kid, y'all about 35, she already got a kid, but she tells you, no, you can't have sex until y'all get married. How would you feel about that?
I mean, at that point, you gotta respect her wishes, right?
What?
You do.
You're
I mean,
lying.
He's
if you
saying
wanna be with her,
he's saying he respect the wishes, but he's not gonna be with her. I'm guessing that's what he's saying.
Hold
I
up,
mean,
let him.
it depends on how much I want the person.
Is that honestly
Mm,
how you feel, bro?
I mean, yeah, I mean, everything gonna be situational, but hell yeah, that's how I feel.
So you
so if
could
you,
be with a girl and she could have a kid with somebody else and she could tell you that y'all not having sex till marriage and you would wait and marry her?
I mean, if I
Possibly.
really wanted her, yeah, possibly.
and you're not 20, you
So
like 35.
I
so
mean, I would.
even you just go ahead.
I mean, I would think that it's at that point it's something that she probably like. What if she was really religious
After
and
she had a
She
kid?
wasn't
she went by the book?
After she had a
Hold
exactly.
kid?
on, come on. Man.
Yeah, and she did that even in her next relationship.
Mm,
This is
I see
all
what
But
you're
the
saying.
true.
thing is
This is
though,
all true, but
shut up, Neil.
I no, I'm not agreeing with.
Hey,
I'm not agreeing with what he's saying. I'm like, bro, you've already made the mistake. But that doesn't necessarily say that you continue to make the same mistake, though. Hold on. That
Wait,
sounds
okay.
really fucked up, though.
No. But also, we're not talking about your regular, degular dude. We're talking
Oh,
about
yeah. Oh,
the
that's what you
top
mean.
one
Yeah.
percent,
Okay,
the
yeah.
top 1% of dude, the dudes
Yeah.
making $100,000 per year or more. The
Yeah.
top of the top, dudes with the most money. But the only thing you bring to a table is a child and some food. Like,
Yeah. That's
When you
what we
look at
didn't
that, when you
add.
look
Yeah.
at it like that, that's overkill. But I'm just excuse me, even regular niggas, like nobody's going for that. Like most people are not going for that.
Most people were very true. But I mean, if they really find this girl just the freaking like the world, I don't know. Like I said, it's
And that's
potential.
the thing too, bro. Like, she has nothing going for her. So what is so attractive about her? You not gonna look that good
At
to
35.
where I don't care what age you are. You're not gonna look that good to where you have a kid already, and I stay with you and not have sex with you until we get married, and you have nothing else going for you. Because if that at that point you have nothing going for you but your looks. So what that mean? I got with you because I want to have sex with you, but we can't have sex. So why am I with you? That makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
Unless y'all really
And
genuinely
then
had a connection with the person, bro.
That's why I'm steering clear from like just
I'm saying,
even.
what connection? What connection do you have with them? Like, would you really be connected with a person that ain't got nothing going for them?
No.
Say, John,
Exactly.
you
But what if
doing,
she understands? Huh? Go ahead.
bro? Let's say you are doing extremely well for yourself. You making 6, 7 figures a year, Jonathan. You could basically have almost any woman you want.
But y'all
Okay,
look, y'all saying it in the context that she is the person that you want.
No, we're not.
not. I
We
mean,
we're
you
no.
find her attractive,
We're saying
but
no. We're no. We're just saying if you were in that situation, what we're saying is that's what she wants. That's what she's looking for. Those are her terms. We're
yeah.
saying if you met somebody like that and you was talking to somebody like that and you found out about those terms, would you adhere to those terms?
I mean, it depends on what my intention is. If I knew going in it that damn, I want to fuck and I can't fuck, then why I'm gonna play?
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
That's where I just be like, one day she'll probably find somebody, but most definitely, realistically,
It ain't gonna be your ass.
it's not gonna be, nobody of the top 1%. Like, no.
Bro, do you realize people in general, not just women, people in general have extremely high standards. People have see extremely unrealistic standards. I want my man to be 6 foot, bring in 6 figures, have a 6 pack. I want him to be a family man. I want him to be funny. I want him to be religious. Like like all these things. But it's like if you actually think about it, do you know how few people there are like that in the world?
Mm.
Like like you know what I'm saying? Like just be realistic.
I
Just
would,
finding
yeah.
somebody that brings home 6 figures is hard. Just that. Not to throw in 6 foot, 6 pack, gotta be looking great, gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So you really met girls that who really ask for all that.
no. Met personally, no. We're talking about what we've seen through, like,
I
Kevin
mean,
Samuels or whatever.
we're younger than that though. Most of the people on there be like late 20s,
Late 20s, early
mid
30s.
late.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
It's like dreams are achievable, but most definitely don't block your blessings. You know what I mean? Like, if that's your ideal man, but he doesn't meet like 3 out of the 1. I mean, 4 out of the 3 that you want. He's not 6 foot, but he makes decent money. Um, he doesn't have a 6 pack. What was the other one? Something else. He doesn't have all that, but
Hmm.
you can build a connection. You can grow it. You can make it better. Like,
Hmm.
be realistic. But I don't want to tell nobody that I ain't no what's my party pooper. If it's a dream that you want, then go for it. But don't block your blessings at the same time.
Now, so, okay, so at what point do you, like, say, screw that and then just be realistic with somebody? Like, I mean, we all got dreams and wants, but at the end of the day, if it's like, you got to be realistic with people, bro.
I mean,
Like, you
at their
cannot be out here
age,
giving out false hope.
yeah. I mean, but it's the crazy thing is, bro. The crazy thing is, bro. If you really work so hard, it don't matter what age you are. Your dreams could come true at any point. You know what I mean? That's my thing. So,
Now,
but not to that scale though. That's why I
no,
said
no, bro. You just listen to what you're saying yourself. Just listen to yourself, and then this all over, bro. What did you say? You said it don't matter what age you are, your dreams can come true if you work hard for it. They're not working. They're just expecting. They just expect it to fall in their lap, and that's the main problem.
yeah, expecting is completely
Are
different.
we in a fairy tale, bro?
No.
Life's not a
We're
fairy tale,
not, bro.
bro. To be real, women can die alone with extremely high, unrealistic expectations. That is true. I mean, you can really die alone.
This
Men
is
and
So
just
women
true.
can die alone.
Yeah,
you
just
said what, Trey?
any man can die alone
I
too.
said men and women can die alone.
Obviously, anybody. I mean, anybody can die alone.
You
Not being
say
realistic.
obviously, but we gonna specify at
I
all
mean,
times.
we know everybody right here know that I'm saying generally
Yeah,
though.
we just doing it for the audience.
Hey,
Yeah.
you just think about it, bro. These are things that you need. Like we say, evaluate yourself. We need to evaluate ourselves, and we need to evaluate each other as we doing this together. Because if this shit get big, like you said, it comes to a time when are you gonna be real with somebody? If you said that, and then there was some females in the comments like da da da, y'all saying women, y'all long women, y'all ain't saying nothing about men. I'm cussing them bitches out.
But I'm saying, but no, bro, y'all heard me earlier. Bro, I said Kevin Samuels got on
men
dudes too.
Yeah,
So it's like, so it's not just women, obviously. Like, I mean, I feel the same way. No, it's not just women, but I mean, men are, generally speaking, men are more realistic with the things they can have because it's like, see, the average guy, he normally gets the average looking girl, and he's fine with that. Like, he's not finna be a 6 shooting for a 10 and expecting he he just like deserves a 10 just because he's a person. He's not like working out, doesn't look good, not making no money, but he deserves a Rihanna. No, like come on, like nah, bro. But it's
Yeah.
like most dudes know that too, though. If I'm not doing this and that, why would she want me? Look at her. Why would she want me if I ain't making no money? If I look like this, if I like, you know what I'm saying? So most dudes can evaluate themselves. To be real,
It comes down, it comes
It
down
really
to
come down
people.
with what people like too. Bro.
It comes down to expectations. Like people have to eliminate expectations and accept. You know what I mean? Like accept that hey, I'm not doing this, so I can't expect this. So if
eliminate
I want that,
obligations.
if I want that, I have to work towards that type shit. It ain't gonna fall in your lap type shit. So
Exactly. Exactly.
but yeah, bro, that's like it's not even something too personal. It's not even something to get real amped up about. It's just, one group of species think other than the other group of species. Period.
But yeah, bro. For sure. Hey John, have you ever been heartbroken, bro?
Yup.
You gotta talk about it, bro.
What I got to talk about this?
Bitch,
That's
You talked about it.
what we talked about. I mean, well,
why you holding the
Nell and
pod
Trey ain't
back,
really
bro?
been. Yeah, Nell
Huh?
and Trey ain't really talked about. I mean, Nell and Trey have not been heartbroken to talk about it, but I mean, I did personally. So now it's your turn, bro.
You can't be holding the pod back,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. This is all spun from me, bro. I was just thinking, like, I wouldn't mind being heartbroken. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like for my heart to be broken, that means I was in love with the
That's
girl.
a
You feel me?
that's a weird request, my guy. Why not just
It's
have
not a
it?
request. It's not a request. I'm just saying if it happened, I wouldn't be just torn up about it.
I get what you're
No, you
saying.
Like in
would be
that
torn
moment,
up about it
in that moment, I would.
in the long
But
run.
in hindsight, I'd be like, I
Okay.
learned from it.
Cause on me, I was looking for that hat. No cap. I was looking for that
Cause
Okay.
I
hat.
look, cause everything in life to me is like, man, like You just get more experience and you get better at everything you do, or at least that should be everybody's goal. Whatever you do, you should want to do it to the best of your ability, no matter what.
And bro, like realistically, bro, if everybody thought that way, like I said, like realistically, bro, a lot of these damn shows or any type of advice, like those type of people wouldn't exist if people could be self-aware and like, you know, do what you said, bro.
Oh yeah. I was gonna speak on that earlier, but I forgot. I think somebody else started talking. But that go back to insecurity too, bro. Like the people that be on that shows like that, that's low key like going back to insecurity because they low key want to go on there and have somebody be like, you know what, you're right. You do deserve this. You do deserve this, and da da da. But then they don't say that, and then you know what I'm saying. They can either take the constructive criticism and grow from it, or they like, oh no, nah, he was tripping, blah blah blah, stuff like that. Cause like a regular person, like. I would never go on some shit like that. Cause like we talk about evaluation, I know I ain't shit, but it's like spoken reasons. I ain't shit yet. You feel me? Cause you just gotta be working towards something. Like that go back to the what you bring to the table discussion. Like at our age right now, if I was talking to somebody and it was getting serious and I was like, what you bring to the table, I don't expect them to name off like a bunch of stuff that they bring to the table. Like just that you working towards something is good enough.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't quote spoken reasons, bro.
Yeah, I was so thinking the quote itself I fuck with, but spoken not no more, bro.
Like, yeah, you could, yeah.
It ain't about the
He
person
don't
that
got
it
no
came
more credibility,
from.
bro. I'm sorry.
But the quote was hard though. The quote's hard.
The quote
I remember that man
is
said it all
there,
the
but it
time.
ain't about the person that it came from, bro.
And I'm not even the type of person to be like compare yourself to this, but be realistic in the same sense. Like, what is that person doing that is gaining this person so much traction and moving forward? And why am I stuck? You know what I mean? Like, you got to be realistic. Like, I got to be doing something. And a lot of comparisons are unneeded, but some of them are needed. So, you just have to pick your battles when it comes to shit like that. You just have to really know yourself. Get to know the man in the mirror, for real. That's when it really comes down to. Get to know the man in the mirror.
There you go, Michael.
That boy said that like he was finna start rapping.
Man.
That man said, get to know the man in the mirror. Licked his lips.
Gonna drop a bar.
But yeah, John, tell us about your heartbreak.
Don't say no names. Yeah, right here.
Yes, man. Try to come up with excuse me. We talked about it on this one?
Yeah, bro. Go ahead, man. Tell us about it, bro.
I had a couple, dude.
Like Juju went in depth, so you gotta at least be half as good as Juju. Juju went in depth, said she was cheating, sucking dick in the bathroom, and all type of stuff, bro.
Oh,
damn, John, it get worse than that.
Juju, it happened to you? That shit happened to you, dude?
Bro, try talking, bro. Try talking.
We don't know what happened to you. You might be on the same scale.
Okay, just talk about the most significant one to you, bro.
The most significant one to me. I really take everything in stride, bro. To be honest, but I really have three. I got three of them. I don't know. Have we talked about any of them on here? Like, have we ever talked about a breakup or?
No.
I don't think so.
No, we haven't.
Like,
I'm trying to figure out which one.
Like, you had 3 breakups or 3 heartbreaks?
I was heartbroken over it.
Did you cry
all
over
3 of them?
Over any of them?
I cried on 2.
Okay, pick one of them out.
But I wouldn't say
no. I want to hear about all of them.
Pick one of them out.
Hold up.
So all three of them, you was heartbroken.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, I really
tell us what you think of.
So it'll be like, oh shit, that shit really hurt me. It'll be a realization that shit hurt, and I was like, damn, that shit hurt. And then let's say I could have a tear come down, I'd be like, oh shit, I'm crying, bro. I really feel some type of way. For
What were
real.
your 3 ages with these 3 breakups?
Hold on, bro.
So I know one on was around 6th grade. No,
Don't
7th
count.
grade.
Don't count. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
7th grade. That bit count because it was that shit was serious as fuck. Nah, for real, that shit was serious.
You was in a serious relationship in 6th grade.
7th grade, yeah, 6th and 7th grade, bro.
Okay.
That was the first person.
You was not in no serious relationship, bro.
Nah, bro, that's the first person I ever fell in love with, bro, for real.
Okay, but the next one?
The next one between them two was when was it? Probably 11th grade in high school.
So 6th grade and 11th grade. Those were the two that you cried.
We ruled out that middle school.
Tell about the 11th grade one. Go ahead.
Let the man. No, hold on. Now I wanna hold on. So you said all of them you was heartbroken over. So tell us what you think of when you think of what it means to be heartbroken. And you said the 6th grade, 7th grade, that was the first person you fell in love with. Also, tell us how you knew you was in love with her.
Well, I knew I was in love with her when I really felt like I really wanted to get this girl the world. Like when I say the world, I mean like anything that she wanted. Like I wanted her to be happy. And when I say I fell in love with her is when I knew I cared more about her than like I really did myself. And so when I say that, if somebody else was in the world, and they made her happy, I want her to be with that person.
Okay.
Because she happy. Like I'm not even getting in the way. I don't even care. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you.
When I knew
you like cuckolds.
I really Anyway, that was that one. What was your other question?
You said you was heartbroken over all 3. So when you think of what it means to be heartbroken, what comes to your mind?
I would just say it didn't turn out, the way I expected it to turn out, if that makes sense. Especially if when I say heartbroken, I was really considering being with these people like for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? And for them to do something that I wasn't fucking with, and on a level for me to feel like I can't be with this person, that's a heartbreak for me.
To me, it's just the part.
My heart shit for it to like not turn out the way I expected,
I guess so. It's just
so I'm hurt about it.
Like,
or you did some
like
shit
you
that was some shady
the way it didn't turn out how you expected, and for you to say what else you said? You said something else. But if it didn't turn, I mean, any breakup, if you date, oh yeah, that's what it was. You said you considering spending the rest of your life with them. To me,
right,
that like when you in a relationship. When you in a relationship with somebody, then you in a relationship with them because they are a candidate to spend the rest of your life with you. So that's automatically a given if you're in a relationship with them. And then you said it didn't turn out how you expected. If you break up with somebody that you're in a relationship with, obviously it didn't turn out how you expected. So, but I mean,
I would say
to each his own.
No, I would say you right to an extent, but it comes to really I ain't gonna lie, I ain't dated everybody that I've dated, because I felt like I was gonna be married to them. Does that make sense? So just because I dated somebody, that don't mean that I actually really considered them as a candidate. But I feel like with the people that I was heartbroken of, I really considered them like a candidate.
I feel it.
But I'll talk about the 11th grade one.
I ain't gonna lie. I want to hear about the 6th, 7th grade one.
Okay, nobody else want to hear that. Nobody else want to hear that. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nobody else want to hear that, bro.
We ruled out middle school. Ain't shit.
You ruled out middle school for Neil, so we're doing that for John too, bro. Go ahead, John.
Because Neil is realistic. This man's unrealistic, and I want to hear some more stuff come out of his mouth. Because that man said he said it was a serious relationship and he was in love with her. I want to hear about that. Y'all telling me y'all don't want to hear about how he was 6th, 7th grade in love?
No, I don't want to try. No, we don't want to hear about that, bro.
Hey, John, I'm not saying it's not possible. And like I said, everything you do in the world, you get better, you get more experience. That's what I'm saying. I'm inexperienced. That's why I want to hear about your 6th, 7th grade experience. But these niggas don't want me to hear about it. Bro. I'm trying to hear how you was in love.
What I want to hear
grade,
first is the one from high school. That's what I want to hear first. Okay, go ahead, John.
All right, tell the one from high school, bro.
All right, so bro, I started dating this girl. 11th grade. Now, keep in mind, I dated this girl in middle school as well, but I ended up breaking up with her.
That's what we talking about, Trey.
It was very.
That's what we talking about, bro.
It was very plain, bro. That bit was very plain. Like I broke up with her on purpose because I wanted to talk to a whole bunch of people, bro, at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like I kind of, as a relationship, I never took her serious, and I wanted to like give her kind of another chance because the person that she was, I really fought with, like, and she did different things that she really held me down for real, no cap. So and this time I was gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna try to date her again, but I'm a I'm gonna be right, I ain't gonna try to do all on the other shit that I was on when I was in middle school. So basically we started dating, and a couple months went by, we straight, and the first incident happened. She was in band, and her band they go on trips and shit. So she went on a trip. It had to be like a Friday because we was in football, and so I think we had a game on Friday, and we got done with the game, and I got a text message. She was like, "Hey, I got to tell you something. I got to tell you something. That happened that weekend or whatever. We really weren't even talking heavy that weekend. I guess we were just chilling, whatever. But anyway, so she said she had to tell me something on Sunday. So keep in mind, this the weekend, and we not in school. So Sunday come, and I get on FaceTime with her, and she said, I got to tell you something that happened. And I was like, all right, cool, what's up? She said, they was in the it was her and some other people that was in the room, and they was playing this game, and they was playing truth or dare. Stuff got a little crazy. It started being, I dare you to, sit in my lap. I dare you to, it just kept getting a little bit more spicy or whatever. And
Hold up, wasn't Fat Boy there?
Are you talking about New Orleans?
Yeah, wasn't he there?
He was up.
Okay.
He was in the building. He was one of the people who was in there.
Okay. Go ahead, bro.
And so then it was this person that I was notified that they really liked the person that I was with, and he was one of the people who was egging it on or whatever. And so then when they was done being in the room, they went up the elevator, and the guys were supposed to walk the girls back to their rooms. And when they got to the girls' rooms, everybody. It was one particular individual. He was just like, bro, I don't got my key, bro. I don't know where my key is to my room. Is it okay? It's late. Can I crash with you? And at that point, I was just like, and you said no, right? Because at that, like, I know it's like teachers they with y'all. You can tell them, hey, this nigga need his room key because he can't get in his room. You need to talk to somebody. But that shit didn't happen. So they went in the room, and she was like, he was on the couch, and she was in the bed. But at one point, he was like, he felt uncomfortable. And I was just like, okay. And then she was just like, so, I let him sleep with me. But, ain't nothing happened, da 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 da. I was like, okay. But I remember the way I responded, I really didn't think it. And I was just like, I ended up responding. I was just like, okay, so what I'm gonna need a minute. I don't feel like talking right now. And I'll talk to you another time. And so I ended up just, hanging up the phone. And we didn't talk for the rest of the night, and for the rest of that day, the next day, which ended up being Monday. But we talked at the end of the day, and she was just like, ain't nothing happened, da 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 da. But at that point, Jew, at the end of the day, that's what we had football. We had football at the end of the day every day, and so
Fat boy told you.
Yeah, Ma came over here like, hey, bro. So some shit went down last night.
I remember that.
Because first of all, he was in the room because they all had roommates. He was in the room with the other girl chilling with her. Does that make sense? So the other dude ended up in the bed with the girl I was with. So at that point, I ain't really trusted, but I really respected the fact that she told me. She was the first person who told me too. And I fought with, the honesty as far as Ben even telling me that, you was in the situation now. Do I believe that ain't nothing happened? I don't know. I never know that shit because I wasn't there.
I
But
believe
to
that
me,
shit.
what am I grading? I'm grading the fact that the decisions that you made to get to the point that you at. I wasn't fucking with it. But at the same time, I did feel like we was in high school, and I wasn't too serious about it, and I was just like, at the end of the day, I forgave her because she told me, and the fact that I wasn't too stressed about it because playing truth or dare, I already know if I was playing truth or dare, I probably would did some shit crazier than that. So I wasn't tripping. So I was just like, I understand. You straight. But, that was the first time, I questioned her because like I said, when I dated her the first time, she really held me down. Like she didn't act like she was that type of person. So I was just like, okay. And that's not the time I was heartbroken, but that was the first situation that happened before I got heartbroken. The second time, something else happened. And I was like, okay, now you know that this is the second time. And that some shit happened. And I wasn't fucking with it, and I ended up giving her an ultimatum. And she said she wanted to end up talking. She wanted to talk to somebody. And I was just like, all right, bitch. So you don't need to talk to my head no more because you made your decision. Because it was an ultimatum for real. And so
Ultimatum, bro.
That was the last time we talked.
Trey and Neil.
What was the ultimatum?
Trey and Neil don't know. So, well,
Hold on,
I
bro.
what
thought
was
you
the
meant.
choice that you gave her?
I thought you meant we didn't know
what was the ultimatum?
Hold on. Is John lagging for anybody else?
He is.
He was, yeah. You be lagging too. Shit, you over there doing a robot.
Like, what choice did you give her?
What choice did I give her? Well, to tell you the choice, I gotta tell you like the situation that like
they don't know the situation, bro. Go ahead.
So so the same person that I was talking to, she was big into working out, and she got big into that really after she ended up quitting the basketball team. But she said she wanted to stay fit, so she was like she wanted to find a way to stay fit. And so sometimes she'll be going to the gym or she'll go running or something like that. So at first I went with her sometimes, but I was working other times because y'all know I was working in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And so one time she was just like, she told me, and this is what I really respected about her is that she was real like for real like um if something was going on, we talked. So she was like, she went on a run one morning and she ended up telling me that this person wanted to it was a guy, he wanted to run with her. And I was just like, okay. And so by the way she was telling the story, it started reminding me of the story that I already told y'all just a couple minutes ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm starting to question, all right, so why you say this, why you do this, why you do that? But she was like, fine, you can run with me or whatever. And then they got to talking, and at the end of it all, he asked for her number. And I think she said that she told him that she had a boyfriend, but he was just like, we could just run. I ain't tripping about it or whatever. Da, 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 da. And she was just like, so I ended up getting his number. And I was just like, okay. I ended up thinking about it, and I was just like, I actually don't feel comfortable with this shit. And I ended up telling her, hey, I didn't feel comfortable with this shit. So the ultimatum ended up being either you can not talk to him and we can talk about whatever you feel like you need or a different way that we can approach it or do whatever we can do to solve whatever. That we can just talk about it. And or I mean you could talk to him, but if that's the case, I'm gonna respect the way I feel. And if I'm not comfortable with it, then I don't even want to be in this situation. You know what I'm saying? So and she ended up saying, Dang, you gonna give me an ultimatum like that? And I was like, yeah. And she was just like, well, can I think about it? I was like, yeah, you can think about it. But I was like, that's an insult to even say you have to think about it, but that's straight.
True.
Mm-hmm.
And then, we end up talking a couple hours later, and she was just like, I feel like, I don't want to stop talking to him. And I was just like, bet. Ain't nothing else need to be said because I already told you what was gonna happen.
Yeah, I would have been
But
like,
then I was like, I don't want to hear that. Oh shit, it didn't end up like I thought it was gonna end up, and I want you back or da 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 da. Because I already know that person ain't finna care about you as much as I'm caring about you right now.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Even by the way, they acting already.
I would have been like, just like John out the peer to peer. Yeah, she getting her back beat in. Just let it go. Just let it go.
Man, bro. God damn.
Well,
All that. I want to hear the 6th, 7th grade story, bro.
Still? Shit.
Shit.
That's the story for the night, bro. That's one story for the
The
night,
6th, 7th
bro.
grade
I
story
could do
would
the
have
other
been
one
better
another
than that,
time.
bro.
Trey, you gotta
We could do the
understand, he was in
other one
6th,
another
7th
time.
grade. How juicy can that story be, bro? Be real,
That's
you know what I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying, bro. I'm trying to learn, bro. Like the whole
You
reason
not
for
in
me,
6th, 7th grade, so you ain't got what you gotta learn from a 6th, 7th grade relationship.
it ain't about the grade he was in. It's the fact that he said he was in love, and then the fact that he was in that grade makes it more spectacular. And I want to know about it, bro. Like that was the whole point of
Oh,
me bringing the heartbreak thing up. Anyway, I want to learn from
I
the
would say
things y'all
this.
saying, bro.
The biggest reason I was in love in 6th grade, I feel like, was just because I learned so much about my own self through her. So when I say that I learned about myself, I learned about like what I like in people, like as far as a partner. Like she actually really made me happy. So I was just like I was blown away matter of fact, this the first person that really made me feel this way. And I took a lot of stuff from, like you said, everything I learned off of. So everything that after that relationship, every relationship I've been in after that has been better and better and better because I have experienced those type of relationships, and I've learned from them.
As it
So
should
learning
happen.
the fact that I like this and I like this and I like this, I know how to like start a relationship off already knowing, and being able to say and communicate the different things that I like, and stuff like that because of that experience. She did
What
things that I
time
didn't
was
even
like?
know about at the time.
Hour 20.
Yeah, cause I definitely wanted to hear the 6th, 7th grade story. Cause the whole time he was telling that story, I was like, he got what he deserved.
He got what he deserved.
He said in the beginning that he didn't take her serious at first. So the whole time I'm like,
didn't
he
take
got
her
what he
serious.
deserved.
Oh, you talking about from early? Oh.
But hey, don't worry about it. We're gonna title this podcast Heartbreak Part 1, and we will be back with a part 2 eventually. You know what I'm saying? No promises on when that's gonna come out, but
A part 2.
facts.
We gonna have a 10-minute story from
ain't-
John, then that's it.
It
Like
ain't
ain't no
gonna be
part 2.
No,
So
you're
this
bugging.
this
We
is the
gonna have.
heartbreak.
Did you hear how long that story was?
Okay, Trey. A 20-minute story about 6th, 7th grade heartbreak. That's not gonna be that interesting. Like, you know what I'm saying? They cannot carry a whole podcast.
No. Cause it ain't gotta carry it. It could be other stuff, but it's gonna be a large portion, a good enough portion, and it's clickbait anyway. And plus, I let him make it with that story. The next story, that bit can be 20 minutes, and he gonna say some stuff crazy in there that I don't agree with, and then we're gonna have to talk about that. And then he got a whole nother story because he said he was heartbroken 3 times.
How you know he want to talk about all 3?
It ain't about what he
I will
wants. It's
say
about not holding the
other two
podcast back.
shorter than that.
You said what, John?
The other 2 shorter than that one because clearly that's the one I probably most remember at this point.
Exactly, Trey. So it's not gonna be that
I
interesting,
don't
bro.
care about what you talking about, Juice.
So it ain't no part 1, no part 2. This is it. You feel me?
Yes, it is.
He is going to address his story in a whole different pod, but ain't no part 2.
Juju, you hate on everything I say, bro.
Is this hating? Nail, John, am I hating right now? Like, be real. Who wants to have a 30-minute podcast of John's story and that's it?
He talking about build
just
off.
About
He
the
saying he
story.
gonna build
It's
off that shit.
Stuff.
What I'm saying is
build off of stuff, and then it ain't. And you know what I'm saying? Hate might not be the right word, but
it's not
everything I do, you contest it. You have a problem with it. You feel
I'm
me?
simply saying there is no part 2 because there are not multiple stories to be said. It's just one story. What I'm saying is that's not
matter. There's multiple clickbaits to be had. You don't think people want to click on Heartbreak Part 1 and Part 2? Like, are you serious?
If Part 2, 25 minutes, I don't believe so.
It's not
okay.
We've never done anything 25 minutes.
Hell no.
And we've also never made a part 2 about something that does not need a part 2. But you know what I'm saying? It's been a good podcast, people.
Actually, this man is tripping, bro.
It's been a good podcast, people. I like Nell and John, same color shirts on, man. Y'all boys killing it right now, man.
I think his is orange, bro.
Oh,
it's orange too.
I guess Nell probably red. I don't know, but
most definitely red.
Yeah, man, we had a good podcast, bro. We had some real meaningful conversations. You know, people getting vulnerable, man. I fuck with it, man. You know what I'm saying? But next podcast, Ned and Trey got to give us some kind of stories because they weren't giving us nothing to talk about.
Bro,
you feel me?
Exactly. Like, I could talk about some stuff on the next podcast to piggyback off of what John said, which is what I would have did in this one. I just didn't want that bitch to be 3 hours. Also, pray for Muscleback. Also, fuck Jew. I'm finna sick James on his ass. And that, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. You know what I'm saying? AMG out, man.